Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. Today we're going to talk about some simple ways to get your barrel to work behind the ball and through the hitting zone. So we're here in my driveway. In Massachusetts, we are still locked down. We're not able to get to our facility or to our fields. And so we're going to talk some hitting. I've been getting a ton of emails from players all over the country asking me questions about their swing. And one kind of prevailing thought that I continue to get is players talking about path. And a lot of players, right? We talk a lot on our page, on our YouTube channel about trying to get the barrel to get behind the ball and then stay through the ball, right? And so I want to be slightly up through the hitting zone. And I have a lot of players sending me videos of their swings, and they're saying, I'm trying to do that, right? But I'm having a difficult time squaring the ball up. And so what am I doing wrong? How do I fix this? And the one thing I'm noticing from a lot of players is that they've got the right idea. They understand the type of path that they want, but they're struggling to figure out how to do that. And what I see is a lot of players trying to create a path to be slightly up through the ball, but they're doing a lot of it with their arms, right? So their swing ends up, a couple things happen. One, the swing becomes far too long, okay? So you have to keep this in mind. As a hitter, there are time constraints, right? We've talked about that before. And so path is important, right? Bat speed's important, path is important, but quickness is important. I've got to be able to get into the hitting zone and through the hitting zone quickly. And so if I've got a swing that is very long, well then I'm not going to be a very good hitter, right? So what I'm seeing is too much arms, right? The hitters are trying to make this move with their arms because they want to try to swing up on the ball. And so instead of just letting the barrel turn up into the ball, they're trying to swing up into the ball. And their swing gets long, they lose the barrel, they get under the ball. And keep this in mind also, a swing that is too much down, right? So too steep, too down to the ball and through the ball is not good, right? We've talked about that. But a swing that is too uphill, too much up through the ball is just as bad, okay? So I want to be able to turn the barrel behind the ball and up into the ball, but it's slightly up into the ball, right? It is not this move with the arms. So let's talk about some simple ways, some of the things that I think about to be able to turn the barrel. What causes the barrel to want to turn up into the ball, okay? So let's start off, first thing. Let's start off very simply just talking about the upper body, all right? So we've talked about this in other videos, but I want to show you, if I just kind of put the bat right here on my neck, okay? So I'm not going to take it off my neck or my shoulder, whatever you want to call this, okay? So this is going to take my arms out of it, right? If I take it off, well then I'm using my arms. So I'm going to stick it right there, okay? Now, if all I do, right, let's just get to a position where I'm about to turn my lower body. When my lower body starts to turn, if I just take my upper body, and we've made other videos on, if you've seen our tilt don't turn video, our upper body should work back this way, right? So from the waist up, I start to tilt back as my leg turns. If I do that right there and I just start to tilt back and I let my leg turn and I do nothing, I'm not going to take this off my neck. Watch. I won't take it off. I won't take it off. I won't take it off. Right there, eventually it has to come off to go to the ball. That move right there will get you on path, right? And so it does a bunch of things. We've talked about how it creates separation and some stretch, but it's going to help you turn the barrel up into the ball, right? If I go this way with my upper body, which I see a lot of players do, right? So if I go this way, well then I can't now turn the barrel up into the ball. If I just continue to go, the only way I can go to that ball from here is down to the ball, right? And then down through the ball. So that move of tilting back and then as my leg turns, the barrel just comes off and it'll be behind the ball and up through the ball, okay? So that's the first thing. Now the second thing is, think about your hands, not your arms, right? Arms That's slow. That's long. All right. Think about your hands. All right. So when a hitter gets into position to hit the ball, right? So when they get to their contact position, right, and they're about to make contact, think about your top hand. It's palm up, right? Right there. Palm up. Now, if I move back here and I just go through that ball and stay palm up, that barrel stays slightly up through the ball. Okay, and it stays through the hitting zone. Okay, so we got that point. Now let's reverse it to here. When I'm in my stance, right, and I'm getting ready to hit, my palm is facing the pitcher. So my palm is to the pitcher and the barrel is up. Now, when I'm here, my palm is up, right? So what is happening here? I've got to get my palm from the pitcher to up. When I do that, not using my arms, right? I'm not going to use my arms. I'm just going to take it here. Again, I'll put it right on my neck. When I do this and I hit that ball, my palm, again, went from here to there. So I went palm up, literally, right there. I'm here to there. So if I make this move where I tilt back and I don't just go to the left and I don't just go forward with my upper body, if I tilt back and then I just turn my palm up, my swing is short from the inside and behind the ball. Now, I just stay through it. So, again, not this, not using arms, my hands down here and then trying to scoop under the ball and lift my hands up high. So if I just get into position, right, I get into position to hit, I tilt back, I go palm up with my top hand, then my barrel just turns behind the ball, short, quick, from the inside, stay through the ball, okay? So just keep that in mind. Those are like two really simple things that can get you the path that you want without getting too much downhill, without getting too long and too much uphill, all right? So let me know if that helps you out. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell. Thank you to our patrons on Patreon for helping support the channel. We really appreciate that as well. And that is all we have. We'll talk to you later.